Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Pathway, where today we're starting a new adventure, the penultimate adventure. I have no idea what 4 skull difficulty is going to look like. Things were definitely getting a little tricky at the end of the last adventure, but I have a plan. With his dying breath, the old caravan guide swore that he had seen Karga Serabit with his own eyes. Karga Serabit, swallowed by the desert sands so many millennia ago. The very next day, you set off on a journey that leads you deep into the heart of the merciless desert, a place that's becoming a little bit familiar to us at this point. So here's my plan. Here we go. Select, that's the button. I think what we should do here, we get to bring 2 people, and then we're going to get 2 more people just sort of pulled from the pool at random at the recruitment nodes. I think we should bring 1 person who is powerful, who can act as like a sort of a shepherd for everybody else, and then 1 person who is level 1, who has no development at all. And the reason I think we should do it this way is, first of all, our character pool on the whole is kind of weak. We have a lot of people who don't have any particular advancement or anything. So we have to assume that the randoms that we're going to get are probably going to be on the weak side. So I think it's really important that we have 1 character who can definitely do a little bit of carrying. But I also want to make sure we bring a character who is weak instead of bringing 2 strong characters, because I want to make sure that we are distributing development. If things go wrong here and we don't succeed, I want it to be the case that we definitely leveled up a weak character so that in the future, when we potentially pull them from the pool, they will not be as weak. Basically, if we bring up all of the bad characters one by one, then we don't have to worry so much about pulling a bad character from the recruitment nodes, because we at some point won't have any bad characters left. Probably the game's not going to go on long enough for us to get all of the characters up to high level, but I think it's a solid strategy anyway. So I think we're probably going to bring Natalia as the one who's carrying. She has the best weapon type, what seems to be one of the best weapon types. I think you'd definitely make a case for shotguns being extremely good. But she has a very good weapon type, at least. She has good stats. She has very good event skills, like medical expert and engineer, both seem great. So let's grab her, and then we should bring in one of the people who is at level 1 who has no development at all. So we have another pistol character, which I guess would be fine. It gives us the intimidation event options. You are a pistol character. Actually, you have a lot of options, though. Plus 6 accuracy on sniper rifles, minus 5% crit chance on pistols, and minus damage on knives is really rough. But Forbidden Lore and does lower damage against animals, actually. Doesn't seem fantastic. We could bring Shani. Shani's interesting. She does a ton of damage, but only up close. She has 7 agility. This would be a little bit more relevant if she could, use part of her move and then attack and then use the rest of her move. As it is, a character with 3 agility is not all that different from a character with 7 agility if they only have a knife, because you're always just running up next to the enemy. We have here Georgette Remy, Belgian secret agent, excellent sniper, finds more ammo, but low mobility. She actually has very impressive dexterity. She has 6th Sense and Shadow. Shadow, we see a lot of Shadow options. Finds more ammo, can wear light and medium armor. You know what? I kind of like her. She can also use medical items, so I guess ideally we'd have a character who can use medical items and a character who can use repair items in battle. But I think this will do. I think this is going to be a pretty good party. Sniper rifles are good. Yeah, this is powerful. Even if we pick up 2 total duds during the mission, I think these 2 can get the job done. So let's swap out our gear a little bit here. Who was it that has the good sniper rifle? Let's... how are we going to do this? We need to trade sniper rifles, ideally. I'm assuming I can't just do, yeah. Well, we can throw something in... How about these bad grenades can just go in the valuables? That makes it a little bit easier. So we'll move the good rifle onto you and the weak rifle onto him. I mean, it's not a terrible gun. It's okay. And then I'm inclined to put the yellow pistol on you. I think that's probably the right move here. So higher base accuracy, 1 extra range, even better crit chance, even better crit damage, plus 1 agility. Man, that's a very good gun. It's a very, very good gun. And then, we probably... Do we want to change anything else here? You can use medium armor. Do we have better medium armor than that? We might be able to trade some better medium armor off of somebody else. Is that a thing I want to do? That's 26. What's hers? 31. Man, this P-code is just not very good. You know what? Her armor's probably fine. Do we want to mess with anybody else's gear? Probably we want to, like... Oh, I can't even select Bellamy. I was going to try to pass him the disintegrator so that we can just throw away the one that he has. Like, I want people to be equipped with the best possible gear for when we potentially recruit them. Let's really quickly here. Does anybody have... Is anybody a pistol user who has, like, a particularly bad pistol equipped? 26 to 30... Yeah, you know what? This is an okay trade. 23 to 39, or 29. I think I like... Yeah, I definitely like that better. Okay, so this is the worst pistol we have. And this one's going to end up in the valuables. And then because I don't really think it makes any sense to raise our ammo or fuel capacity at all, I think we're just ready to go. So, Georgette and Natalia. Off to have some dreams in the desert sands. It really does seem like pistols are just incredibly powerful. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what they should do with machine guns, but they should do something, because the machine gun special ability is just strictly worse than the pistol ability, almost all the time.
The dusty desert path leads you out of Jeddah, away from the lush greenery of the royal gardens and the turquoise waves of the Red Sea that break against the gleaming white clay walls of the proud harbor city.
Alright, I see a lot of special nodes packed pretty tightly together here. The cries of the gulls ring in your ear like a final farewell as you continue your trek into the Arabian interior. The search for Karga Serabit has begun. I'm not 100%. Is it a city? I'm not super clear on what it is. Okay, well, we definitely want to take the southern route, so we want to pick up our third person as quickly as possible. And I'm really hoping that we're not going to have to rely on Fenris again. It's a little embarrassing. So, yeah, we're going to go through here and just sweep around in that direction. We don't really need to go to the rest stop, but if we're going through the battle node anyway. Even from a distance, the silhouette of the caravanserai breaks the monotony of the desert horizon. As you enter its cool interior, you find a tunnel that leads you to an underground system of water cisterns. Suddenly, you hear footsteps ahead of you. Before you can react, a German soldier comes around the corner. He immediately dives for cover and alerts the rest of his unit. Alright, I'm ready to fight for our lives. So, Natalia's doing... Was it 47 minimum damage with that pistol? Yeah, that's very powerful. We definitely want her to just be as far forward as possible. Neither one of them has the ability to use a knife, right? I think I'm going to have Georgette run out first, because I really need to figure out where some Nazis are here. I would love to make Natalia's move with a little bit more information, but it turns out that's not going to happen. Well, let's just set up an ambush here, I guess. Natalia can... We could just run Natalia all the way up here. That might be... Well, if I do that, I'm reducing the chance that anybody's actually going to get ambushed. But with no ability to perform, like, Overwatch, it does suck a little bit to have no vision of the enemy at all. Like, she basically just has to pass the turn. Okay, we saw one very briefly. Well, that was not a great use of our point of bravery. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit of information. Wow, I really thought I was going to, you can attack as though you're in the space outside the corner of the wall, but you cannot do other abilities as though you are there. Well, I would love to attack both of them, but it doesn't look like there's any position where I can do that. I feel like I'm definitely going to get shot from above if I stop here. Yeah, whatever. Oh, hey, there's a guy right there. Maybe this is worth doing. Yeah, sure. Use our last point of bravery this way. It does suck to have a cap of 2 points of bravery. Alright, well, she canceled his move, but she canceled it in a space where he was guaranteed to be able to hit her. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's definitely start with Natalia, because Natalia can light these two up pretty easily. So the most sensible move for her is to kill this guy, and, like, she should just go after whoever has the highest health, right? Because, yeah, she's guaranteed to be able to do stuff like that. You can finish the job on him, and then, I guess, just reload. Natalia is going to be an absolute terror here. So we still haven't even seen that fifth guy. Alright, well, somehow no vision. Okay, that's a position where he really doesn't have any sight on us. So neither one of us has a knife. We can punch. But we could even just, like, both run over here and punch him, I guess? I don't know. With no idea at all where the last enemy is, I'm not really sure what to do to play aggressively. So I actually am going to do that. Okay, here we go. It is a dog that for some reason has not moved. Well, the Nazi trooper is definitely a greater danger. Because we both get to generate a point of bravery. I'm not too worried about the ammo. Really, the dog just... Huh. What is up with this dog? It just elected not to attack us. Well, I mean... We'd better just do the thing here, because even these two punching together will still probably not defeat it. Wow, 66. Jesus. You know, I'm glad we didn't bring Jackson. He would probably lose his mind seeing somebody do 66 damage. There are situations where we could actually get the extremely rare triple burst fire on Jackson, and he still might not do 66 damage in total. We gotta find some better rifles. I do feel like we have not yet found even a single good rifle. So, with the amount of fuel that we have here, do we want to go back and just refill Georgette at the rest stop, or do we want to push onward? We have a lot of armor repairing items, and we actually have a fair amount of healing items due to the fact that these two carry healing items with them. But it's early going yet. It's just if we ran out of fuel, it would really suck. We're pretty far away from this. So if we go back, we end up taking a path that looks like we hit this and then we swing down, grab that. That means we don't have to do too much backtracking. Yeah, alright, let's go for it. I am choosing to have faith in our ability to find fuel. And why am I choosing to have faith? Because I feel like it would be nice if we did. It's what I want to happen, so I choose to believe it might happen. Hidden among some rocks, you find a lone desert shrine with a sweet Electrum coin on it. We probably don't want to do anything other than take the most direct path here, and hey, combat. That is actually almost certainly a good thing for us. You come across a deserted oasis, half buried in the desert sand. After a quick search, you discover that the dried-out well shaft leads farther underground. You start your descent. You soon reach a major junction where the dank tunnels converge. A sudden sound startles you, and you spin around to see a unit of soldiers with weapons drawn. It's an ambush. Alright, well, for these guys' sake, I hope they're better ambushers than the last ones were. Alright, again, only 3 enemies, so it's 2 Trooper 2s and a medic. Natalia is not guaranteed to kill on the Trooper 2s, but any crit or a non-critical shot that deals maximum damage will kill them. So I'd love to put her in a spot where she could reasonably get the shot on both of them. This guy is going to have high cover from this side, but I think this is a good start. So what does a double shot look like here? Oh, we actually do have 100% on him. You know what? He's not... There is a space you can stand here. He's not actually against the wall. Well, that's a shame. But this is part of why I put Georgette right here. She can punch that one guy, and then... Unfortunately... we can both run to this side, and that'll mean the dog can't attack us at least. The medic won't attack us, because he'll heal the Nazi. So we're only actually going to get shot once this way. We do get shot, though. I don't have the ability to take cover. I don't know really where I want her to go. I guess it doesn't matter much. Alright, so we're both clear of the attack dog. Man, 32 damage. That is harsh. It is a little bit of a shame that I don't have double attack available again, because, like, I'm gonna take out the Nazi trooper, Georgette's gonna take out the attack dog, and then that medic is gonna be uninjured, and he's going to be totally able to just attack us. I do definitely think this is the right move still. I can move to a spot where the shot is guaranteed. I do not have to roll the dice. Okay, well that was his last attack. I hope he enjoyed it. And remember, we could double attack him. The thing I'm allowed to do. Wow, she can really just thread that needle, huh? Okay, not bad. Yeah, we could have double shotted him there, but I definitely want to save up the bravery. I would love it if we could start every single battle with a double shot. Well, no fuel. That is a shame. Yeah, I was excited when we had a battle there, because I was really hopeful that we were going to get loot. Stop and notice the grassy patches covering the ground around you. Then you just depart. Hey, look at all this grass. Let's keep driving. From afar, you hear commands echoing in the desert air. You sneak closer and find a squad of soldiers setting up camp among some ruins. Well, we cannot afford not to fight them, because I desperately need to steal their fuel. If we don't find any fuel here, we're still going to make it to the shop. We're just going to have to push the Jeep a little bit, which obviously is nobody's idea of a good time. Okay, so they're pretty far back. I think we definitely want to set up on this side. I did not repair Natalia's armor. Ah, whatever. So... think I'm going to run all the way up here. Yeah, I'm going to run all the way up here. And we're going to go double shot this guy and this guy. Alright, got lucky. I was fishing for that that high enough damage to kill him shot, and if that hadn't worked out, we could probably have just picked it up with Georgette. She's very good at her job. So I would love it if we could... I guess I'm not going to be able to get a shot where he doesn't benefit from his high cover. We don't need to shoot the medic. He is effectively out of the battle. So actually, the play might be to soften this guy up. Any crit kills the sniper. Maybe I should shoot at the sniper in the hopes of generating a crit. I want the guaranteed damage, I think. Even though it's not going to be lethal. My hope here is that the medic runs over and heals the other trooper instead of healing himself. And then we can probably still do enough damage to the other trooper to kill him in one hit. So we'll basically just be able to burn the medic's turn. Oh, nope, medic healed himself. Alright, so I am inclined to jump over here and drop the sniper. Man, she does really get it done. I want to run up and attack that Nazi, but this attack dog is going to get to hit Natalia if I don't deal with it. And the Nazi trooper might not. There's some chance of him taking a shot over cover and just missing it. Yeah, much like that. And then the medic is just going to keep doing his thing. Alright, so that guy has 39 health left. He is actually guaranteed to die from this, which is fantastic. And the medic is still not at full health, so I expect he's just going to heal himself. Yeah, sure, go for it. Wow. It was exactly lethal. I'm definitely feeling good about our choice of characters here. It seems like these two are going to be able to handle it. Come on, show me fuel. Alright, that's enough to get to the shop. And we'll just keep moving stuff to valuables and taking more garbage. Hooray. Find nothing here but parched trees and wiry bushes. I'm in a real hurry to make it over to this trader. You reach a rocky landscape interspersed with rugged massifs. A vague smell of sulfur hangs in the air. As you are considering whether to avoid this inhospitable area, you spot a steaming waterhole surrounded by rocks. Yeah, this is, pretty strange. Turquoise crystals give the edge of the pool an unreal color. You cough as the swaths of acrid steam sting your throats. You want to take a short break or leave immediately? I think we want to inspect the water. Nobody drink it, though. That seems, unhealthy. After a short inspection, you establish that the water is pleasantly warm but completely unpalatable. An initial foot bath leads to a refreshing group bath in the steaming mineral spring. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's just get it all over our skin. The warm water burns slightly at your wounds, but by the time you get dressed, you all feel wonderfully invigorated. Oh, interesting. Some kind of healing acrid-smelling water. Also, weirdly... Oh, I was going to say, weirdly, that was only XP for one of our people, but right, Natalia's at the XP cap. Alright, how much fuel can we buy? That is the amount that we are buying. And then, like, we don't really need any of the rest of this stuff. I suppose there's no reason not to buy the ammo, as cheap as it is. And then this stuff stacks to 4. I mean, I think we should buy probably all of it, right? Let's just go ahead and re-armor Natalia real quickly here. And then, yeah. I don't think we want to buy either of these guns. And we may as well cash in our valuables. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. It's pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. It's not too bad to just go back and we see a larger number of total nodes that way, I think. Yeah, we'll come at this from the other side. Alright, more combat. This is the thing we are best at. The camp among the ruins ahead of you seems deserted until half a dozen frenzied cultists jump up behind you. You've walked into an ambush. Here is where we wish that we really had a shotgun. I like the sniper rifle a lot, but there is definitely a downside with it being the only weapon class that cannot ever target multiple people. So that guy's just a spore thrower. Okay, so that zombie we can probably ignore for the first turn. I think we should be able to clean up pretty well here, actually. Now, we can't see all of them, right? There's one that's still position unknown. He's got heavy cover, he's got heavy cover. It's a little awkward. My plan was to have Natalia deal with these two while Georgette deals with that one. But there's nowhere where I'm going to have a really good shot on both of these guys. Well, I guess we'll just run over here and do it. Oh, we found the last one. There's an infected over there. Okay, that is a problem. He probably has to go. And then we'll just have Georgette put this guy away instead and hide over here. Are we far enough away from this guy to not get attacked? We are. And yeah, this dude's way off in the distance. So actually, we're not going to take any damage here, and then we'll just clean it up trivially. And the only thing lost was bullets, which... they're not exactly infinite, but they're certainly plentiful. I don't know exactly where that guy went, but he's definitely visible from here. God, that pistol is so good. And this is not going to come as a surprise to anybody, but we would really, really like to find some more yellow quality gear. Ah, no more fuel. We really could use some more fuel. I should have swapped... Once again, I forgot to swap the grenades into the hands of somebody who actually could use them. So given that we haven't found any more fuel... yep, we're definitely attacking these soldiers. If we don't find any more fuel here, we'll... we will not veer off to take the one node that's to our southwest. I would like to hit all of them, but we'll see. Okay, that guy's actually pretty tough. So with the shock trooper and his relatively small attack range, using the sniper ambush to cancel move actions is actually pretty good. We definitely find some good tactical opportunities to do that. I think right now we're just going to go for this very easy double shot. It's so nice when they both stand in positions where we're guaranteed to hit them. And then, yeah, you just run over here and clock that dude. The gunshot, he survived. Punch was just a little too much for him. Alright, we are at 0 bravery on Natalia right now, so we are not going to be able to double shot again anytime soon. So there's no way that we evade that attack dog. I can't actually tell what this one's range is. I think we're going to take one shot to... You know, my plan was take one shot to soften this guy up and then finish him off with the sniper rifle, but probably It would actually have been better for me to figure out a way to shoot at this attack dog and then set an ambush over here. Wow, 64. So, well, I'd rather get attacked by the attack dog than have this guy run up and blast us with his very good shotgun, I guess. Neither one of them is super awesome. Alright, what is the best way to take care of this? It's probably just to get rid of both of the attack dogs. Try to be in a position where I'm relatively safe from the medic. Yeah, I know. We're still way too close to him. It's hard to be far enough away from people that they can't just run behind your cover and shoot you. And if the Nazis are willing to sacrifice themselves, it's pretty tough to keep them from dealing damage. That said, I'm pretty sure this guy is screwed. And 47%. Stupid high cover. Well, this guy is going to burn a bunch of my ammo, I can tell already. Hey, stop running around. Okay, so we're going through like 1 to 2 bullets per Nazi. We actually have a ton of ammo. If you think about it just in terms of the number of enemies we can kill, it really is a lot. Also, overjoyed to see fuel. So what do you get access to? Sniper rifle damage, crit, and accuracy. Hard to imagine that I don't want to take just flat damage. Crit chance plus 8%, which would bring your rifle up to 23. Yeah, I think I'd rather just have the reliable damage. It is awfully nice. With a little bit more fuel, we still don't want to go out of our way very much. A single sheep passes near your jeep. After a quick stop, you drive off. Sure, who doesn't want to hang out with a sheep? Okay, we are definitely going to this location. Reach the outer buildings of a small settlement. A surprise awaits you at the center of the village. A brand new jeep. An ill-tempered looking man stands beside the vehicle. I gave a dozen good camels for this worthless heap of junk. Shame be on my head. Something's wrong with this jeep. Perhaps this is an opportunity for you. Soon reach an agreement. The man sells you all his gas at a reasonable price. That is reasonable. Alright, do we want to buy some bullets? I guess let's, like... There we go. Our cap is 80 right now. This should be more than enough to get us through the adventure. And then, do we want to buy a bulletproof vest? That doesn't seem like a bad thing to have around. 57 armor. What is she wearing right now? It is an upgrade for her. Very, very slightly. Yeah, alright. We're gonna end up throwing some heavy armor into the valuables bag here pretty soon. Okay, 10 fuel is almost enough to make it the rest of the way. You see a lot of tire tracks in the sand in front of this lonely desert temple, so you enter carefully with weapons drawn. Something we're very used to doing by now. Ah yeah, this guy, we interrogate him, we know how this goes. Search the temple chamber, maybe end up fighting some dudes. Kinda hope we end up fighting. Nope. We leave the temple disappointed. Stupid thorough German soldiers. Okay, a piece of very fancy light armor. So, yeah, we're definitely just dumping one of these suits of heavy armor. Alright, well, I'm not going to complain about free stuff, but I was kind of hoping for a fight. You sneak up on an improvised Wehrmacht camp. Soldiers are piling sandbags, digging latrine ditches. There's a lot of activity. Off to one side, you see a small barbed wire stockade with a sentry in front of it. I think that's Omar. He would be an okay addition to the team. Certainly in no position to turn down someone who can hold a gun. Alright. A lot of one enemies, tier 1 enemies. It's very difficult not to do that. That just seems like the smart move. Trying to figure out if I can see that guy from anywhere. Nope, it looks like we will not have line of sight on him. Who else do we see around here? The shock trooper up there. Boy. Alright. I guess what I'm going to do... That's an officer? What I really want to do is set up an overwatch, set up an ambush facing in that direction. But I'm not sure where I'll actually have vision from. I don't think this is going to do it, but I also don't think that we have a better location. Yeah, alright, I'll just, we'll just ambush this whole hallway. Who knows, maybe he'll run into it. Wow, good shot. Okay, well he shouted something. I have no idea what. Let's see. Alright, we cannot get a terribly clean shot on either of them, actually. Let's have Natalia run all the way over here and just get lucky. That's all it takes, is just a tremendous amount of luck. That was not quite it. Well, I guess let's do this and we'll just try to shoot him through his cover. She's pretty accurate. She could probably get it. I'm a little sad that we did not have the movement necessary to run up and just punch that heavily armored dude to death, but I guess that is what happens when you only have one agility. I think she only has one, right? $57 health. I mean, we can certainly try shooting at him. We could go for a double shot here, since we're somewhat unlikely with him being in cover and everything to nail the first shot. So the second insurance shot would be awfully nice, but I think we're just going to try to save bravery. Start him off, and we'll hope that we finish the job here. Yeah, you know what? More likely than not. Wow. Should have had her go first. Was that really as far forward as he could get? Well, he can certainly get to the south here. Let's hide behind this wall bit over there, and then... Oh, I have to reload. I was going to run forward and set up an ambush. I think I'm still going to run forward. I don't think this guy has the movement speed necessary to shoot her. I guess we should have Natalia go first in case she kills him. Maybe save ourselves a bullet. Oh, very nearly. There you go, Georgette. You're definitely doing the heavy lifting. Just go ahead and count that as your kill. Like every multiplayer video game ever. Sure, I did 99% damage to that guy, but I wasn't the last one to hit him, so I guess it doesn't count as mine. Alright, we need to free up a little bit of room here. Yep, that's not even the right kind of medical supply to stack with Georgette's stuff. You know what? Let's just get rid of this coat. We'll put it in that slot. You release the prisoner from his bonds, and he shakes your hands effusively. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Things would have gone badly without you. Oh, it's Miguel. Okay. Yep, I will definitely take Miguel on. Miguel is who I was thinking of, too. Alright, so he's still level 1. He's most of the way through. We've picked up the intimidation option. And we're definitely going to remember to swap some better grenades into his hands. And sadly, we do not have a better rifle for you. We really need to find one. Alright, I think right now our plan is to hit this. From far away, or from afar, you see rows of tombstones in the wasteland. This ancient desert graveyard is desolate and deserted. Yeah, we have enough fuel to get through the end of the map this way, but if we don't get pretty lucky on the other side, we might find ourselves in some real trouble. As you drive around the next dune, you meet a fully loaded Wehrmacht truck coming the other way. The truck makes a tight U-turn in a frantic attempt to escape. Well, let's definitely chase it, because it'd be super cool if we could get access to that fuel. Alright, soldiers hastily take cover as we move into attack. We got this. We had this even without Miguel. Those guys are far enough apart that we're not going to be able to just charge behind the cover. Which is a shame, because that strategy, I think, usually works quite well. You gotta remember to actually fix her armor. Okay, so Miguel should be able to clean that up. Oh, nope. We actually can't get him in range. You get her in range. You gotta leave her standing in the open. But maybe it's not so bad. Because if we double shot and pick up that guy, do some damage, okay. Miguel can finish that dude off. We're gonna have to weather a shot from the medic, but something tells me we'll survive. Remember to, or rather, it's important to remember that Miguel is anti-fascist, so he does do bonus damage versus Nazis. Although in a situation like this, it doesn't matter that much, because we are definitely, like, way more than the equal of anything we're coming up against here. It is a shame that he doesn't have a totally clear shot at this guy. In fact, that guy's going to get heavy cover against all of our attacks from anywhere. Doesn't much matter. Even if we'd missed, obviously he's a medic. He doesn't pose much of a threat to us. And we're finding a lot of quote-unquote valuables, things that I don't actually consider valuable, but that have the word valuable written in their tooltip. So we don't quite have enough fuel to make it all the way there. I guess let's go to this node because we're doing that either way. Hopefully we'll get some... I keep looking at the map and thinking that we have to route around, but there is in fact a path north of the node we're on now. It's just mostly blocked by the battle tag. You hear a shout and see a group of soldiers who have been resting in the shadow of a temple. You rush for cover and the battle begins. Hold on. I'm going to actually remember to fix armor here. I keep saying, oh man, I need to do that, and then not actually doing it. Do I also want to... I guess I could have and should have used one of these on Georgette. Okay. Now let's do it. So it seems like an element of the difficulty is definitely, it's not just the enemies being higher tier, but it's also the numbers, right? As we're getting later and later into that last adventure, we're seeing huge, terrifying, oppressive numbers of enemies. So I assume the same thing's going to happen here. It's probably pretty safe, seems like. Alright, there is that dangerous attack dog. I think I'm going to have Natalia run up here and just dispatch both of the dogs real quick. So we don't have to worry about them. Wow, that was a huge amount of total damage on that attack. Is he... He is a Trooper 1. He is in high cover, though. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I believe in you, Miguel. Actually, Miguel isn't even going to kill this guy. Hold on. Hold on a moment. Miguel, just shoot the medic? Yeah, just do that. We'll have Georgette go for this instead. I think that's a little bit better. Or a lot better. Could be a huge amount better. Alright, so they're already, like, out of combat potential. Team is alright. Alright, well, the shock trooper is definitely top priority. Uh-oh. Okay. Miguel couldn't quite get far enough back to be able to shoot this guy without having to roll dice. But it turns out he is not the only person on the team with a gun. I don't want to throw a grenade. Right, like a grenade right here would actually be pretty good. Or we could go for the 68% chance of a hit. The grenade will hit a little bit harder, but it's still going to be non-lethal. Yeah, it's probably not worth spending it. Alright, well, I like where this is going. This guy's going to be able to run around and get a pretty good shot on Miguel. Wow, that was a lot of blood that appeared to come out of his face when he got shot there. Don't know exactly what happened to him, but it seems like it was probably a pretty unpleasant experience. Can we... No, we are not going to be able to participate in this combat this turn. Alright, well, Miguel can either finish this guy off or put some more damage on the medic. I guess I'd rather finish this guy off. The medic's not quite at full health, so I'm hoping he'll do his run and heal thing. I guess we could set up an ambush, huh? I was planning to just pass the turn, but wow, yeah, look at the size of the ambush area there. And you may as well reload, I guess? Probably not terribly important. Something tells me we have this under control. Look at this guy being too clever for the sniper. Alright, well, bad news. He really is going to be very difficult to shoot. We could try another ambush. It kind of seems like he can see them. I don't know that we would be terribly successful with that. Just take the option to reload instead. Does she have a shot? She does not have a shot. Okay. This guy is really dragging out the end of this battle. There's absolutely no common decency in the Nazi army. Who would have thought? Really, I can't shoot at him at all. Huh. Could I use burst fire? Nope. Alright, does somebody else have this dude? Okay. We can run to here and get a guaranteed extremely good pistol shot. There we go. That dude was a serious pain. Probably it would be okay for the developers to program like injured alone guys not to just flee from you. It would pose a little bit more of a, like, not just more of a threat, but also they would just be more meaningful to the battle if they actually, you know, fought, get desperate and fight back. What do we want to drop to pick up more stuff here? I mean, we have room for these painkillers. We only need to patch armor a little bit. We're just dropping, like, random pistol. Or, like, these extra grenades are probably not that useful. Sell all of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have, like, just enough fuel, which definitely makes me nervous. Oh, hey. Another prisoner. Sneak up on an improvised Wehrmacht camp. Soldiers are piling sandbags, digging latrine ditches. You know the deal. We've seen this plenty of times. Alright, surprise attack. So that's Shawnee, the machete murderer there. I am a little worried about her survivability, but I mean, we'll absolutely take her on board. So where are we seeing people? Officers here, snipers there. Everybody's tier 1. Okay, that guy is not actually in cover. I mean, he's really far away, though. Alright, maybe what we want to do is have Natalia start way over here. Georgette start here in the hopes of being able to light up that barrel. And Miguel probably over with Natalia. Alright, let's see what we can get done here. That barrel is extremely far away. Probably that is not the right move. Am I guaranteed to kill him? Yes, I am. Well, then I say we do that. If that had not been a guaranteed kill, we could have just set up an ambush, and preventing his move action would also have prevented him from getting an actual attack off due to the way the wall tiles work. We would have been able to see him to fire the attack. Well, I guess actually, no, it would be an ambush, not... on an ambush, you don't get to act as though you are in the tile next to the edge of the wall. I thought I had stumbled upon something clever there, using the weird rules for vision at the edge of a wall to set up a completely safe shot, but I suppose that's why you don't get to ambush as though you are around the edge of the wall. Right, there's another one hiding up there. She can shoot him, and probably will hit him, probably won't kill him. So should I instead use ambush to prevent him from approaching? He can make it down to like the edge of the Jeep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, if his shotgun has 4 range or fewer, he can't attack me. And I think it is the case that it has range 4. Sniper up there. There's also somebody who is not, whose position is not obvious. I'm hoping to bait that sniper into coming forward here. Make my life a lot easier if he didn't flee all the way to the corner of the map. Okay, it's another shock trooper. Oh, and this guy is definitely dead. How do we want to position for it, though? I guess I want to try to stay away from that dude. Huh. I thought he was, like, right over... Hold on. Well... Can't do any damage to anybody over here. At least Georgette has a nice easy pickup. Although, of course, it would be the one character who does have an Overwatch-style ability who can get herself a kill. Well, I can throw a grenade. Nope, never mind. I can end my turn. That's what I can do. I guess maybe the smart thing to do there would have been to throw on low profile. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I couldn't see that guy from either of the positions we were in. He has 40 health. I'm gonna assume Georgette... Oh yeah, she has to reload. Definitely no contribution this turn. Well, then we're not going to be able to kill both of these guys, no matter how we do this. Yeah, I don't have double shot available. I guess let's just... We'll move to here, leave ourselves vulnerable from the west, because I can't do anything about it, and just make sure this guy's gone. And then, if I'm already making myself vulnerable, I may as well guarantee the hit. You know, 39 is pretty good for that weapon, actually. Yep, that'll save you. Yeah, a little bit too much health to punch. Ah, well. Wait, Miguel's carrying a knife, isn't he? I think he is. Well, I guess I could have just stabbed that guy. Oh, this is lovely. $251, huh? Alright, so we got Shawnee. Welcome aboard. Oh no, that's right. He doesn't have knives. He has grenades. Okay. Well, let's level him up. So, assault rifle damage or crit strength. That does not seem like a very complicated question. Especially given that, like, with the area effect abilities, we know the damage will apply to every target, but the crit strength almost certainly won't. And then Shawnee's got survivalist options. She's really good at fighting undead with her huge knife. It really is a very good knife. And she cannot hold anything in her offhand. Does she get the skills necessary to... Nope. She just never gets to carry a second item. Alright, are we... Let's not go ahead. Let's not repair Miguel's stuff just yet. Let's wait until we see combat upcoming, but I suspect that's going to be happening here. A few nomads have pitched camp by a small brackish waterhole. You communicate with gestures and exchange polite nods. You soon continue on your journey. Well, I don't... Seems like they're having a good time, I guess. Beneath the glaring desert sun, you spy a handful of palm trees swaying in the wind. You found an oasis. Full of anticipation, you approach the grove. Desperate to quench your thirst after your arduous journey, you head directly to the well, only to discover that it holds not water, but sand. Someone has filled it in. Sorry, the well is closed right now. Oh no, Germans. You spin around to see a squad of German soldiers. Their leader sneers at you. It appears we share a common interest. Karga Serabit and its 1,000 towers of blue and red porphyry buried beneath the desert sands. Don't try to deny it. Your activities in Jeddah were hardly discreet. Captain Reukert left us here with orders to spare you any further trouble. Your journey ends here. Without warning, except for that very long speech about how they're going to kill you, the Germans open fire. Fortunately, we've had plenty of time to reload our weapons. I did not put Miguel's stuff back together. Whatever, it's fine. He won't get attacked. Probably. Okay, these enemies aren't too tough. Who is most grouped together? And they've actually done a pretty good job of spreading out. Not going to have that nice, easy double shot that I like. Well, then, this guy's probably the most dangerous, so let's definitely put people near him. Georgette probably wants to be down here. Miguel can be sort of somewhere in the middle. Shawnee... We could set Shawnee up to take care of the medic, but probably the medic can just be the last guy. If I run out there... Yep, I will be attackable by the dog. Not a ton I can do about it. I think I'm just going to go for it. We'll run her out here, we'll throw a bleed up on this Nazi, and we'll just accept the dog attack as the price of doing business. So I can get a clean shot on this guy from here. Probably not going to be able to hit the meta, because he's only getting light cover from his position. You know what? We might be okay, actually. 61%. Okay. Natalia gets it done, remember? Well, we can certainly finish this guy off. 25. That's not actually... Oh no, that totally is guaranteed. Thanks to his plus damage. Alright, well, that made pretty short work of him. What do you got left? Like, yeah, just the 2 attack dogs. Maybe this one will decide he doesn't want to bite Shawnee? Nope, he totally does. Never mind, she's totally fine. We've actually done a lot of evading recently. I still doubt we're anywhere close to that, the character that you unlock by evading, but who knows? Maybe it's going by faster than I thought. I was a little surprised at how quickly we made progress toward unlocking Shawnee. And we'll check once we're back on the world map. I could have just checked in combat, I suppose. All right. Unfortunately, no additional fuel. Can we... Here's how we can do this. We can swap the painkillers for these. I guess I actually am short space a little bit. Here, we'll use... Do I want to use a compression bandage on Miguel? You know what? I'm just going to throw this in the valuables, and we'll start a second stack of bandages. Your enemies lie defeated in the desert sand. As you search them, you notice that one of the soldiers is still fighting for his life. It is their young leader. We will never reach Karga Serabit. The water of life will belong to the German people alone. The young soldier takes one last shallow breath, then dies. You stare at each other in confusion. The Germans again? And what did he mean by the water of life? According to legend, Karga Serabit was surrounded by magnificent irrigated gardens. Could there be some kind of connection that has previously eluded you? I mean, that achievement made things pretty explicit. Alright, so it's going to be another 3-map adventure. Obviously, we're going to stop here as soon as we read the beginning event and then check the codex. In the distance, you see the silhouette of the sacred city of Mecca. Infidels are forbidden from entering the city on pain of death, and you maintain a respectful distance. You come across a group of pilgrims resting in the shade of a palm grove at a waterhole. Okay, we do not have the Ancient Languages perk, so I guess let's just chill out beside them? You unpack your blankets, but the men begin to whisper among themselves and cast disapproving looks in your direction. You are keen to avoid any trouble and hastily pack your equipment before bidding the men farewell with a nod. So probably you get to actually rest there if you have Ancient Languages. Alright, let's get a level up on Georgette. So, dexterity, vitality, and willpower. Willpower determines your bravery point cap. I said it was a shame that she only had 2 points, and I did mean that, but honestly, with a sniper rifle, it's not so bad. We could take 10 HP or even better aim through cover. And she is really good at hitting people through cover. We're like 89% to shoot someone through light cover. I wonder if we could actually get that up to 100 with the dexterity boost. Let's find out. Okay, and then a quick check of the codex. Nope, 17. Still extremely far away. Alright, we do still have an awful lot of fuel available to us from the rewards if we want to take it. Also, a pistol that we don't need, also ammo. Okay, something tells me we might be cashing these in pretty soon. But that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time when maybe we find the Fountain of Youth. This is not the part of the world I thought it was in, but oh well, whatever. We'll see you then.